Hello, I'm Hannah.
Mohammed.
I'm Khadijah.
This is Robert.
And we are Nature's Call. So, what is Nature's Call? Nature's Call is a bathroom locator app that allows users to find nearby bathrooms based on a location. We allow our users to write and read reviews, updating a bathroom page with the perks and amenities that a bathroom might have. This allows users to have a broader scope of what they're walking into when they enter a bathroom. The problems that we solve. So everyone in this room gets Nature's Call. Luckily, we're at CSI and we're familiar with the building, so finding a bathroom is not that hard. But what if you were in an unfamiliar location? You would have to go knocking door to door to find an available bathroom. What if you were disabled and you needed an accessible bathroom? That search becomes even harder. What if you were a mother and you needed a changing table and it needed to be quick? What if you were homeless and you couldn't afford to pay for an item for a code to use the bathroom? Nature's Call solves all of these problems and more. So group roles. Our group was wonderful during this project, and we both worked on the front and back end, and we all had a deeper understanding of all of the features in the code. That being said, I worked a lot in the back end with the endpoints as well as the front end with the styling and connecting the forms, and I helped out a little bit with the searches.
I worked on the client-side authentication and client-side APIs.
I worked on populating the database and the migrations and the upsert functionality as well as some front-end styling.
I worked on the back end, mostly finalizing the CRUD operations, adding more API endpoints as needed. And in the front end, I added more login authentication using auth context and protected routes against restricted buttons.
APIs and their uses. So we used a total of 6 APIs, 5 of them on the client side, 1 of them in the back end. So we used Google Maps API for placing markers on the map. We used geocoder, which takes in an address as an input, as user input, and then converts it into longitude, latitude coordinates. We use directions, like another group also used directions, which shows the routes from point A to point B. We use Google Maps autocomplete, which is going to make searching more accurate and easier. And in the backend, we use Rapids API public bathroom, which Khadija will talk more about.
The Rapid API's web bathroom API has over 50,000 entries alone for the it has new entries being submitted daily, which is from all over the world.
Navigation functionality. So for the core part of the website, which is the search, we needed 2 components: a bathroom list, which is a parent component, and a map component. In the bathroom list, it declared a longitude and latitude state, and it would fetch and display the bathrooms from the backend API. And in the front end, it would take user input as an address, and then using the geocoder API we talked about earlier, it converted it into longitude, latitude, and passed it back up to the parent. And it would take the displayed bathrooms that was passed down from the parent, and put the markers on the map.
So we have a total of 5 main features. The users can search by location, which allows users to view a list of bathrooms within a specific area or city. Users are also able to add a bathroom. You must be an existing user for this, and they can share it with their community. Users are also able to leave a review and rating for a particular bathroom. This allows for providing feedback and also talking about their experience. Users are also able to filter by amenity on the bathroom list. So if someone is looking for a bathroom that is wheelchair accessible, has a changing table, or has emergency cords, anything for their specific needs, they're able to filter by bathrooms for that bathroom. Users are also able to search nearby the location, so like they can get bathrooms nearby them.
Okay, so this is the architecture and tech stack. So in order to, our main focus was to get populate our own database with external API bathrooms. So as you can see, we use Rapid API, and what our problem is that we want our bathrooms to have the most up-to-date bathroom information as possible. So let's say that Rapid API has bathrooms with a, let's say, wheelchair statistic. We want our bathrooms to have that wheelchair statistic plus many more amenities such as changing table, unisex, emergency cord, emergency button. So we want to take those Rapid API bathrooms, and then we're going to use express cron job to upsert that data, which Khadija will talk more about.
So the way that the cron job works is it executes a command on a scheduled basis. In our case, our command is that imports our data into our database after fetching it from the API. That's on a bi-weekly basis for our program, so we're able to maintain relatively new data. After the cron job runs and fetches our data into our database, we would call the upsert function. The upsert function updates existing bathroom data and it enters new bathroom data as well. This also helps prevent duplicate bathrooms in our data.
So the user stories. The user stories diagram was a huge part of our workflow during this project. Basically, we took our MVP, we broke it down to its main features and broke those down into smaller features that built up the foundations that led up to it. So from the smallest feature, we broke that down into tasks, put it into our Kanban board, and every day when our group met, we would discuss who feels most excited, most comfortable with that feature, and then we would break up the project like that, and then work on that feature, and the next day, we'd come back and then do it again for the next feature.
And for software development, we used the agile methodology, and every day we would have daily stand-ups, and to make sure there's constant progress being made. And I think our group did a good job of that and having good communication and collaboration and getting progress done through our sprints. And yeah, that is all to say. And let's show our demo.
Okay, so this is our homepage. You don't need to be logged in for this part. So if you input an address, whatever you input, it shows you bathroom near it. So if we do New York City, you can see the autocomplete API. You don't really need it at that point. And then you zoom out. These are all the bathrooms that are in our database so far. Or you could just click this logo and it gets your location using the geolocation API, and it'll show you bathrooms near you right now. So also you could also click the markers to get more details on it. The rating, I think you can click on the reviews, we'll show you that later. And then if you click on direction, it shows you the direction. And if I want to add a bathroom, I have to log in, and Robert will show you that.
Right, so I'm gonna sign up, I guess. Let's see. Jenkins. I thought it great. It says add that. So let's add a bathroom now. I'm gonna put it at this address. And name it my bathroom. Let's just say it's a unisex and it's this. Well, it doesn't have this. So currently in Staten Island, right? And I put a Staten Island address, so it should be right near me. So, and oh wait, let me see. Where is it Sunday? Oh yeah, my bathroom. Oh wait, put the wrong address. Hold on. We had a bathroom with Staten Island because I was in Brooklyn, so I have the same house in Brooklyn for some reason. Staten Island. Okay, let's do my bathroom. Okay, we can do that later. And then here, nearby bathrooms, my bathroom should show up right here. Good. And then I can go, you can see my house for a weekend. And yeah. And I can edit it. No, it's a simple edit. Let me delete this, but I don't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna name this Robert. Yep, and there we go. So and then we have the stats here, of course, and then yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot to show you guys something earlier, but if you do this, you could also filter by amenities, whatever you want. If you're really looking for a unisex bathroom, just, and you find the address.
Okay, so when you click on a bathroom, this is our bathroom page. You get the address, the rating, which is cumulative of all of the reviews, and these amenities are what we fetch from the API, so no bathroom page is going to be completely empty. These four are guaranteed to have some information, and the rest, which is our database, has all of the user voted amenities. So whatever you need in that bathroom, we have it here, and you know how many people voted on it, letting you know if you trust this, if you really need an amenity, if it has a lot of reviews, you know that you can trust it. And Khadija will show how to add a review.
So you can add a review by clicking on the button right here. You can leave a review, a rating for 4 stars. I'll add the review. One of the greatest features that we have, one of our features here, we're able to really talk about the amenities here. So say it's not wheelchair accessible, say it is an emergency core, say it isn't pet friendly, or say it's unisex, right? This will update after we submit the review. It updates here. So we saw unisex previously was it was only 4, but now it's 5, and anything else it'll update as well. And if we go to our profile page, our review is also posted as well. So say we want to edit our review, say we changed our mind, say it's 5 stars now. Once we submit the review, it would update as well. It should.
Actually, we don't want the users to edit their rating for a review because that would not make sense. We would just have them delete it, and then they can make a new review with their new rating that they prefer. And also, I'd like to show one more thing. Okay, so you see how wheelchair has yes of 1. I'm going to add reviews, making this turn into like 4. And I'm going to expand it. So 1 second. Don't mind these reviews. I'm just trying to make it to 4. So, yeah. So now it is 4, and then Hannah, would you like to show the filtering for amenities? So right now my bathroom has a wheelchair of 4, so Hannah should find it.
So essentially, the amenity search goes from after a certain amount of users voted that yes, that bathroom doesn't indeed have 4 votes for this amenity, then it shows up in the filter. We don't want just 1 vote and people being led to the wrong bathroom. And we can change that to be an average or a sum, depending on where our database goes. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for being here. This is the final group, so one last question and answer round. Okay, go ahead.
My question is this: there are public restrooms which are open and accessible to everyone, and some public restrooms are restricted. So there's a difference between, let's say, the public restroom in Bryant Park, excellent, and the one, let's say, 3rd floor in a hotel. Some public restrooms are restricted to the patrons of the restaurant or the hotel. Does your app differentiate between that, because you can have a tourist running around and not have access?
So that's where the community aspect and the voting on amenities comes into play. So when a user goes there, they can let other people know what the specifications of that bathroom are. And then we have in our database whether or not they need to pay, whether or not they need to be a customer. So they can see how many people voted for those specific things.
So yes, you have.
Yes, we have. We've thought of that.
For example, the Brothers Pizza. I don't know if that pizza shop just allows people on the street. Some restaurants do, some don't. So,
Yeah, that's why we are so big on the community and seeing how many people voted for a specific amenity and allowing our users to write comments. That basically builds our app and verification, basically.
great. Thank you so much.